Hello, people of grace. For our Pastoral Connect this week, we're looking at two verses from Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verses 3 and 4, which say, "Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness the heart is made glad. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth," or pleasure. Those are challenging words. My title for our Connect this week is Wise Hearts Heal. And this is really a deep challenge that can really only be understood if personally experienced, but I do want to share a few words about it. This life is under a curse. We are told that the whole creation groans. Everything that has life in it groans to some extent because of the nature of this world, and we can't fix it. So as we go through this world, we all experience grief or sorrowful feelings, and they don't feel good. But what Solomon is saying is that we need to feel them, that when you feel sad, don't procrastinate on that feeling. Don't distract yourself, because grief understood heals the heart. That's verse 3, is sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the heart, by the sadness of face, the heart is made glad. So when you feel sorrowful feelings, feel them. Ask yourself, what are you really sad about? And is what you're sad about really rooted in what we know about God and his character in Christ? A wise heart reflects on sorrow. So the heart of the wise is in the house of mourning. But a foolish heart procrastinates. When it feels something it doesn't want to feel, it procrastinates. It distracts itself. It avoids sorrow. And therefore, the best way to avoid sorrow is to chase pleasure, to chase the dopamine hit, to chase the sex, to chase the drugs, to chase the emotional eating, to chase the likes on social media. And that one is particularly nefarious because when we express grief on social media, we get likes, which we should. People should support us. But it creates a cycle where we are getting dopamine hits and attention because of our grief. And that can be a distraction. So a wise heart reflects on sorrow, but a foolish heart procrastinates, avoids, and chases pleasure. Which brings me to my Conradism. Never grieved, always grieving. You might look like the fun person on the outside, but it's the tears of a clown. Someone who hasn't really processed their grief is often very good at chasing pleasure and bringing pleasure to other people because that's how they avoid grieving well. Never grieved, always grieving. Grieve that you might not grieve, for by sadness is the wise heart made glad. Wise hearts heal, and that is a source of encouragement, though challenging. Have a blessed evening.